Yeah, so four of us on the team got to go down last January, at the end of January, and we played with a Northwestern alum who is a member out there. And he was super gracious to host us and just entertain us down there. So he, got to do the whole thing. We did a tour of the grounds. We went to the media center. We saw the lockers, Tiger's locker, Arnie's locker, all the history, the clubhouse. It was pretty incredible. And then we went and had breakfast inside and did the whole nine. So, and then we obviously went and played in two groups. And there's nothing like it, just to walk and just picture where you are and where you've seen on TV. I remember the first hole definitely looked different from what I had pictured from TV, and then the second hole I was like, wow, this is just like seeing it on TV, but it's so weird to be there in person. And you think of just the insane shots that had been hit there, and we got to play a lot of Sunday pins, so it was a ton of fun. Soaked in every moment. Almost forgot that I had to hit the shots. I kind of was just looking around and taking it all in, but we had a blast down there. It was pretty incredible. Even just the first hole, I remember thinking, walking up, you hit your shot onto the green and your ball just doesn't seem to stop. It goes in almost every direction before it stops rolling. And then you just think it's kind of crazy, an accident or whatever. And then you walk up to the green and you see how insanely undulated it is. It's almost like putting on a mini golf course. And yeah, just the elevation change and the undulation that you can't see on TV, and the detail that's in it is pretty crazy. Yeah, I've even inside when I can't be outside, doing a lot of dry reps inside and working on really small details, things like just even some stability and just little like weight transfer of left side to right side, and just doing small things that'll transition when I am able to get back outside. And even when I first got down here, I had my mom go get me a net and some foam golf balls. So I had those for when everything got bad. So those have come in handy a couple weeks later. A lot of group chats, a lot of individual FaceTime, some group FaceTimes. We're starting a team Zoom this weekend. So since we had some teammates go back internationally, they got back quite a bit later and had to quarantine. So now they're back in kind of in their back in home and with their families. So since everyone's kind of back, we're going to start our Zooms this weekend. So we'll be able to all be together at the same time, which will be really nice. So when I found out that they had set a date that they were going to vote, it actually it was kind of timely. So it was the day that I was supposed to leave for Augusta, and it just happened to be my birthday. So it either was going to be a make or break day for me. So finding out that evening when they released it was super exciting, but I knew that there was going to have to be a little more behind it. I think the NCAA did a great job of giving athletes the opportunity if they wanted it, and just kind of left it up for schools to be able to figure out the details. But so we're still working on those and still super hopeful for that. And yeah, just really excited even for the opportunity. And I would love to prolong my time as a Wildcat for sure. Funny, I actually text Coach Emily about this. I told her I felt like I was back in high school, because at nights I just find myself YouTubing Northwestern campus tour, and I just reminisce and just watch these videos of the campus. I'm like, I'm never going to take another moment walking down Sheridan or walking by the lake for granted. Like I missed it a ton as soon as I left, especially when you're not prepared to leave, when it's just kind of a shock and you're just gone. I think it was hitting me a little bit harder versus when we just leave for the summers. And I was missing it a ton. So, and I was just looking up pictures that I had taken, videos that I had taken of spring and fall on campus when everything is, the campus is just like, there's nothing like it. So reminiscing a ton for sure. So I'm down in Texas with my family, and the days are just kind of looking for things to be productive. So I knew I was going to have a ton of spare time. So I brought down a ukulele, which has been interesting to try to learn. And then just filling some time with doing workouts. And obviously, it's way different than working out at school. You're doing a lot of just kind of body weight stuff and kind of making it up as you go. But doing that, and I still had pretty good opportunity to practice and play some golf while I was here, but it's getting a little different now with things shutting down and pretty much just locked inside. But now, so it's just looking a lot of games, a lot of getting some reading in, and now classes. But trying to stay sane for sure is a good word, but it's been good trying to find the good in it and to come out of it better than we went into it. I started, I think I'm Yours is probably the easiest one. That's like the classic ukulele song, but other than that, no, I'm pretty musically incapable.